That free throw, no good. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
The shot's good from Kispert.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the 76ers.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
To the paint, here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
If you're shooting under 30% from three, try to find another way to score. Man, this is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always guarding each other, you're thinking, okay, you did that, now watch me do this.
Just like you and Kenny here in the studio.
Oh, no, you haven't.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. And it's Williams at the 4-man position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Wallace misses.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
MP inside. He's against Williams. Sarr gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Washington leading now by 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Back to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their home series. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, Alex Sarr with authority. Finish it, sir.
Thunder trailing by 12. Outside Williams. And stolen by Sarr. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Williams, defended by Kispert. Williams, that's good.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
McCollum passes to Edwards. MP strong inside.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on McCollum. Wallace misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
SGA against Edwards. Sarr sets the screen for Edwards. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Man, we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Coulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards. Kispert, the pass to Edwards. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And the shot is good.
Boy, tremendous finish by Kispert. When you come into the league just a little bit older, your frame is usually ready for play right away.
Williams in the post. Edwards defending. Here's Dort. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Dort's got 5.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
To the inside. Here's Sarr. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
For 3, Edwards. Another shot. And Sarr with the layup. 14 points for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's in there.
Well, Williams, because of his frame, he's very comfortable operating in the paint. This guy won't settle.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. SGA against Coulibaly. Pass to MP. 6 to shoot. Back to Coulibaly. For 3, Kispert. The shot off that time. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Wizards out front. They lead by 13. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Whitmore. C.J. McCollum out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Bagley. And it's George in at the 3 spot.
it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Bagley. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Whitmore.
Yeah, still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Williams kicks to Mitchell. Back to Williams. Dort, left side. That three off the mark. Washington leading now by 13. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. A three-pointer, no good. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Sorber. Now, Joe. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. At one point, they led by 16. Here's McCollum. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dort passes to Mitchell. Back to Dort. Wiggins outside. Here's Joe. The Thunder with another miss. Wizards leading by 13. Pass to Whitmore. Outside, George lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards. Mitchell passes to Dort. There's the screen. Now, Joe. Wiggins from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to McCollum. George with the screen on Mitchell. The three from McCollum. Rebounded by Joe. Joe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Edwards. Kispert with it. Lock at 6.
So hard to polish those range shooting skills. Good night.
Thunder trailing by 7. Now Dort. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now Johnson. McCollum outside. MP against Williams. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Big time fadeaway.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
All right, here's Williams. Oh, the slam dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Wizards leading by 15. MP with a screen on SGA.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Right here.
Toward outside. And he does not hit. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Washington.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Alex Song.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Now Johnson. Here's MP. And that one is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Wallace outside. Williams fires. Takes advantage. That J is good. Here's MP. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
If you watch any level of ball, from Pee Wee to the Olympics to the NBA Finals, you'll see the same things. The best players doing everything. That's the way this game is supposed to be played. Every player is capable of doing everything, and that's me and my squad.
Well, congrats to you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. So long, everyone.